everybody to the Single and Stiletto Show. I'm Suzanne Oshima, and I'm a matchmaker and dating coach at Dream Bachelor and Bachelorette, and I'm also the founder of Single and Stilettos. Today we have on our show Tripp, and he's a dating coach for men at trippadvice.com. I'm so excited to have him here today because he's going to tell us how can a woman be more than a fling to a man. But before we jump into this hot topic, Tripp, I would love for you to tell our audience a little bit about you.
Absolutely. So I have been coaching men for the past 5 years, helping them get on dates, helping them get into relationships, and really being the behind the scenes in terms of making men better so they can start going after awesome women like you. And that's been basically what I've been doing, and pushing out a lot of content and showing guys exactly how to do that step by step. So I'm excited to be here.
Great. Well, let's jump into this hot topic. So how can a woman be more than a fling to a guy?
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is, how can a woman basically get past just, having a friends with benefits kind of a relationship and actually get into something more serious? Is that right?
Right.
Okay, so here's the first one, all right? You don't want to give it up all too soon, okay? It's okay to be affectionate, but don't jump into bed with this guy in the first 1 or 2 dates, okay? Now, I'm not saying that everything will go sour after that. There have been many relationships that have blossomed after that's happening, but it's better for you to maybe wait to take it to a very intense physical level so soon, because that guy might be just in it for that reason and that alone, and once he gets it, well, now you've gone into, I guess, fling status here, right? And not into the relationship status that you're trying to get into. So don't give it up all too soon. That's my first tip.
I love that this is coming from a man. I bet men hate when you say that.
Oh, they do. I'm on the women's side today.
I know. So this is going to be on my site, so we won't show it on your site. Okay, so tell us the second tip.
Okay, so this is my second tip. Show boundaries, yet be interested. Okay, so this is connected to my last one. It's the fact that you're gonna, take it to the next level, physically, or you're gonna see him more and more. But if you don't really seem that interested in us, then we're just gonna put you in the back burner of, oh, okay, so she's not that interested. This just seems to be, something that's just, to have fun with and nothing too serious. So it's really about going out there and showing the guy that you're interested. But again, back to the last tip, not giving it up all too soon. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and it does, but I can hear my entire audience saying in my ear right now that they're saying, well, what's the fine line between giving it up too soon and also drawing boundaries and showing them that you're still interested? Like this, I'll give you a question that I get asked a lot.
Sure.
So if I'm not ready to have sex with the guy that I'm dating, how do I tell him that I'm not ready because he keeps trying and I don't want to offend him, but I want him to know that I'm still interested? Okay,
this is like the easiest question to answer yet. We always make it so difficult. You literally tell him exactly that. And I know, a lot of women and men too are really scared to have honest communication with each other, especially in the beginning. But if you tell a guy, listen, this will happen, I just don't want it to happen now, but that doesn't mean that I'm not interested in you. I like you, and I think you're a great guy, and I want to see where this can keep going, and I'm having a lot of fun with you right now. So that's telling us, okay, so she's interested. She's not ready yet, that's fine, and if the guy really likes you, he'll be there and wait for when you're ready to do that, right? When you're ready to take it to that next level. But we just don't want to be in the dark, because like I said in previous episodes, we're more logical thinkers. So it's simple. If you just tell us how you feel and tell us that you're interested, we'll stick around.
Exactly. And ladies, for the guy that doesn't stick around, then you know what his intentions were, right?
Exactly. And that's how you'll know exactly where he's at, and then you can move on to the next guy.
Exactly. Okay, so give us your last tip.
Okay, so here's one that most people won't be saying. Get on the phone, get off of text messaging. Okay? If a guy, here's some secret stuff. If a guy just wants to fling, just wants to hook up with you, he's not going to want to be bothered calling you on the phone and having real conversations. He's going to want to text you at 3 in the morning, see what you're doing, have you come over. He's going to be very quick, right to the point. He is not interested in any kind of emotional connection. What's the phone all about? It's about talking to each other. It's not about quick messages. There's more emotional connection over the phone. So try to get on the phone with him. See where he's at. Does he ever want to get on the phone? If he likes you, I promise you, ladies, he's going to want to get on the phone with you. He's not going to say no to that.
Okay, so, and I think that's a really, really great point, but I also hear my audience saying in my ear right now that, what if a guy only texts you? Should she just pick up the phone and call him, or should she say to him, give me a call and texting, and we'll talk about whatever it is?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great one, too. I think you can be a very, confident woman and say, and just go for it and call him and say, hey, I'm driving, or, hey, I just didn't feel like texting. I'd rather just talk to you on the phone. What's going on? Or you can just text him and say, hey, give me a call. Hey, don't feel like texting right now. Give me a call. When he gets on the phone, just say, hey, I'm not a big texter. I'd rather talk. I'm just not really big on texting. That's it.
God, you made that answer so simple, and that's a question I get asked all the time from women. I love that. Ladies, you got an extra tidbit there. So, okay, these are great. So, Tripp, tell our audience how they can find you.
You can go to trippadvice.com, and I'm actually giving away a free report for women. Very simple. Go to trippadvice.com/free report, and I'm talking about the 10 ways that you can lose a guy, how to lose a guy in 10 ways. I'm giving away that free report at trippadvice.com/free-report. So go ahead and download that so you can find out how not to lose a man.
Awesome. And this is from a guy's point of view, ladies. So go get that report. Well, this has been great. So thanks, everybody, for joining us on the Single and Stilettos show. If you like our show, it's available both in video format and podcast format. If you'd like to view the videos, you can go to singleandstilettos.com. And if you'd like to get the podcast, you can download it from iTunes. If you'd like to get our free report on the top 10 secrets on what attracts a man and what turns him off, you can click right here on the video, or you can go to singleandstilettos.com.